Hello, everyone, and welcome to EDUU 600. I am your professor, Dr. Kimberly Green. Please call me Dr. K. I really do prefer it. Dr. Green was a dentist I had when I was a kid, and he was evil, so I truly do prefer Dr. K. We are going on an amazing journey over the next 8 weeks. Now, I know a lot of you are going, research, APA. Ooh, fun, fun, fun. I know that in general, for most of us, there's always a few outliers, but when you think about learning the intricacies of research and you think about the basics of APA, you don't go, woohoo, yeah, let's go. But I promise you, everything that we do in this course is purposeful and important to your success going forward, both in this program and truly, with my hand on my heart, guys, outside in the real world. A lot of you are K-12 teachers, and again, there's some people who are community college, high school, college, university, or out in the business world, or you're in administration. You're thinking, really, how does this relate to me? I'll give you just a couple of examples, and these are real world examples from former students. Going for a grant, going for any kind of new job or promotion where you have to turn in a writing sample, or they want to know about your potential for doing research within your own environment. Again, whether it's business or it's administration, as well as the classroom teacher. So whether you're early childhood, whether you're special ed, whether you're in administration, whether you're a trainer in the professional world, I promise you, it may not feel that way sometimes when you're in the middle of doing an annotated bibliography, or you're trying to get the intricacies of citing a web page versus quoting from a book versus this, but I promise you, the focus and the effort you bring into this course truly does serve you throughout the rest of your program and out in the real world, okay? I'm not creative or smart enough to make this stuff up. I'm telling you the honest truth. All right, so with that said, a couple things about the course, just a couple little things about me, and then we'll get to your Easter egg. Da, 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 da. Okay, so when you log in, my friends, you will always land on the announcements page. Now, I do post a lot of announcements. You will hear from me so much by the time this course is over, you'll be like, ugh, enough with that woman, I'm done. But I try to email all of the announcements as well as post them, but please always do take a moment. Sometimes there'll be things here you'll want to hold on to. Sometimes it's just information you need at that time, but you will hear from me at least twice a week. Now that's specific. I always post at the beginning of every week. Now, a Brandman online course, our weeks are Monday through Sunday. So unless otherwise noted, and there is one special thing I'm going to talk about, unless otherwise noted, all the work for a specific week is due by the close of Sunday night. Before you go to bed Sunday night, I'm not putting a timer on there so that 11:59 and 59 seconds, boom, the week closes. I would never do that to you guys. We are in this together, truly. Which is why when we start talking about the introductions in week 1, I ask that you really do put a little time and effort into it. It's not blow-off work. We are a community of practice, all of us. Whether you've been a teacher for 15 minutes, you've been in education for 15 years, or whatever your background is, we all bring something to this experience, and a lot of it is shared growth of understanding. The questions that you ask of yourself, of each other, and of me as well, those are what really move your educational experience forward. There are a lot of nuances that we're going to go over. There's a lot of rules with APA. When you get the 5 basic things down, you'll be surprised what a good base you have. And we'll get there, okay? So you really do have to focus in. There's not as much introspection in this course as there will be in the ones that follow. I give you that. Again, this is an entry point. This is really getting you ready to move forward, but you've really got to get your head in the game on this, okay? It's not just a data dump, lather, rinse, repeat, and get out. You've got to be present in your work, and we're going to talk about expectations in just a little bit, but first, let's go back to the course. So when you log in, you will always land on announcements. You'll see over at the side we have each individual week. Inside course information, which please go through this carefully. Yes, there's there's my bio, blah, blah, blah. I am old. There is the syllabus. Please go through the syllabus very carefully. There's no hidden agenda here. There's no surprises. You see exactly what is getting graded, and I'm begging you on bended knee. Don't focus on points. And I know a lot of people do. I used to be in those shoes. I really did. Focus on your learning. If you are a great learner, rather than trying to be a really good student, tell me what to do so I can lather, rinse, repeat. Okay? You may still learn, but it's not going to become a part of you. And the things that we do in this class, again, it really is about setting you up for success moving forward. Please don't think about this as an isolated chunk of stuff to get through so you can move on to the other stuff. This really is essential stuff here. So you see everything that is graded. There's no surprises. We want you to succeed. I will move heaven and earth to support your learning process. There may be times where you try something and it doesn't click, and I'll say to you, why don't you take another stab at it? I say that because I want to ensure you truly are prepared for moving forward, okay? Again, this is not just tell me what to do, give me the test, let me get out of here. Everything that we do in this class is setting you up for success in here and out in the real world. So everything but the signature assignment, I am open as long as I can tell you really made an effort, right? If you really tried and it just didn't gel the first time, okay, that's the learning process. We as human beings, as social animals, we can learn a heck of a lot more from a spectacular blow up where we go, oh, whoa, okay, 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 than from an easy, put it all together, paint by numbers kind of thing. So again, do your best. Don't be afraid to take chances. If something doesn't come together the first time, as long as you tried, I will support you in revising, reviewing, coming to an understanding of where you had the disconnect. Education is a team sport. I am on your side, but you've got to be present. You have got to be an engaged, focused, putting your genuine best self forward kind of student. Otherwise, this is a lot of time and work if you're not really going to take advantage of it. Okay? And again, I say this to you as someone who wants you to succeed and as an old person who's been through this a couple times. So go through everything that is here. Our course at a glance is a Google Doc. Now, it is broken out into each week. There's a chunk of it lifted and copied in as a week at a glance. So again, there's no surprises, but you've got to read. You really do have to focus in and read. There are nuances, there are specifics. You can't just glance through stuff and think, well, it's basic, read the book, take the test. It's not like that. All right? So there is the link if you want to go right and download and print the Google Doc. That's cool. Here is our entire 8-week journey. But I tell you authentically, the curriculum has to serve the learners on your journey toward mastery. If it doesn't, it is my responsibility to tweak, to add, to change, to whatever, to ensure that, again, it is serving you. It is serving your journey toward a deeper, more actionable understanding that you authentically own. Okay? Everything we do in this course is built upon ensuring that you are creating understanding, actionable understanding, that connects to your affective domain, your emotions, your values, your judgments, your behavioral domain, the decisions, the actions you actually take, and your cognitive domain, your logic, your reasoning. Okay? Affective, behavioral, and cognitive. All three of the domains that make up a whole human being are embedded in the experiences of this course. And the course is scaffolded. So it is essential you stay on time. You can't just kind of hop around and go, oh, wait, ooh, I'll go back and catch that later. Because, and now let's get into expectations. I expect you will work within the time frames that are given. Things are built on a weekly basis. They are scaffolded. All right? I can't give you meaningful feedback if something comes in late. Here's one expectation you should have for me. That you will get meaningful feedback that is timely so you can use it. Not just, oh yeah, good job, or missed it. I will talk to you. You'll get videos, you'll get texts, you'll get audio, you'll get a ton of feedback from me. So you should expect that from me. If you email me, you will get a response within 48 hours, usually faster because I'm a giant nerd. iPhone, 2 computers, multiple screens, iPads. Okay, Princess Nerd here, and proud. If you haven't gotten a response from me within 48 hours, I didn't get the email. And it does happen, okay? My email is all over the shell as well. It is right here. kgreen with an E at the end at bremen.edu. Now, if you use Google Docs or you share a Google Doc or you send me a Google Doc, you've got to fix the permissions. For Google Docs, please use this email. So it's there, okay? This is the one for Google Docs. This is my regular one. Now, here's what I expect from you guys. I expect you will do your best. I expect you will bring your best self to this course. I expect you will chunk out your work a minimum of 3 different days across the week. 3 days. You cannot simply engage on a Sunday and think you're going to get it done. You will hate this course. You'll hate all your Bremen courses. You'll be miserable. Chunk out your work. Maybe an hour on a Monday. Maybe you take Tuesday off. Maybe 2.5 hours on a Wednesday. Maybe you take Thursday off. Maybe an hour on on the next day, and then a couple hours over the weekend. Break it up. Break it up. I expect you will do your best to do that. Map out your schedule now. You know you're going to have somewhere between 8 and 12 hours all in. Now, like I said, everything is due by the end of Sunday night except for one thing consistently. One thing. Your initial post to our threaded discussion board. Every week we have a threaded discussion. Your initial post is always due by the end of Wednesday night, before you go to bed Wednesday night. Okay, it comes in at 12:30 a.m. on Thursday. That's fine. The point is, we all need to post our initial post by the end of Wednesday, so we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to engage in real conversation. You're going to engage in the threaded discussion board 3 different days across the week. That is a best practice. It is meaningful. Here's your Easter egg. Ready? Now that you've watched this video, send me an email. What do you think of these expectations? Do you agree with them? Do you think they're fair or not? Let me know. That's your extra credit point. Here we go, guys. Welcome to EDUU 600.